The last section of the plan is the conclusion. This is the future land use plan. This is draft at this point in time, but what it does is it takes the information from the other sections of the plan and starts to put them together here in colored format. How we envision the growth of the city occurring in the future in terms of reflecting and respecting our recommendations in the plan overall. So this is marked draft because it really needs to kind of be thought through and discussed and refined as we go. In terms of consistency with the state plan and the regional plan is the CCRPA plan, but I guess we don't really have it. That's the only plan for us, so there's still plenty of consistency.
I'm not sure how that whole process is going to flush out. There may be an amendment, maybe a new plan written, or a conglomeration of... I'm not sure. I'll find out with Marie next week.
Yeah, let me know what
The 2000 plan, conservation development. I think, wasn't there a difference in the zoning for the lot over here? There was no residential in the 2000 plan, right? Didn't we add the residential in?
When you say over here,
Over here along North Main Street. Was that originally the 2000 plan? It was, or am I thinking, is it the Westland study I'm thinking of? Where it actually showed like proposed buildings on the lot?
No, the downtown study didn't get down to, you know, specific sites. This should be on this site, and that should be on that site. I mean, it talked about downtown sort of in the bigger sense. I think it talked about that parcel of land, but it didn't say, you know, it didn't treat it differently than than the rest of the downtown.
So it wasn't the 2000 POCD then that I saw. It was something else. Something else for Bristol.
probably.
Okay.
I think it's important to understand that the only requirement that the city has in preparing its plan of conservation and development is it has to demonstrate whether or not it's consistent or inconsistent with the state's smart growth principles. Beyond that, the city is on its own. Now, again, if the city at some point in the future decides to pursue funding of or state or federal funding of projects, they may look at the plan of conservation development to make determinations about whether or not to approve that funding based on, you know, whatever our plan says. But that stuff doesn't drive this plan.
But what I'm saying is, here in our POCD, it talks about how, you know, the need for affordable housing per se,
Right.
and it talks about building density around the transit somewhat, you know, per se.
Okay.
Right, downtown, infill, you know, high density development, that kind of thing. And it just has everything in there except for that being next to transportation makes it more affordable. It's every little piece of it but that. There's even parking garage in the POCD. But it's almost like it got something's missing, like I'm missing a page or something out of it. So that's why I wanted to bring it up. I mean, if that's what we're doing and we're trying to get funding for development in downtown Bristol for housing, maybe we need to have that put in there.